Hey, welcome.
Okay.
Just putting Nahida on a single pull. Let me see what pity I got her at. I gotta build her now. That sucks. The carbohydrate loaders aren't that easy to get, but let's see. So I single pulled. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 52, 53. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. But now I'm probably gonna have to pay for Zhongli if I want to get him. But I'm happy with that. Let's see. Now let's. Gonna claim that Quain Fate. We look at Cal Palota's routes.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Let's see. We're gonna. Is it the Dendro? Yeah, it's the Dendro hypostasis. Cloud Creeper.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Off we go.
Let's see. What's the Dendro here? How do you get there? I think you go down here. I don't know if I'm happy I got Nahida. I am happy, but I kind of wanted to save for Chaska or Salt Lee. But at least I really wanted Nahida earlier, but then I was like, I kind of lost interest after I went a whole Nahida banner without pulling her. I literally threw like 120 pulls at her and didn't get her, and I was like, screw this, I don't care anymore. So I kind of was like, screw it, I don't care about Nahida, even though she's one of my favorite characters in the game. And so yeah, this banner. I'm like, do I really care about Nahida anymore? I mean, the boom teams aren't as good as just new letting, so at least that's what other people are saying. So, so I guess I was like, okay. I mean, he's got Kooky on the banner. I want to get a C6 Kooky, but I saw we got a C6 Kooky, but I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll go for Hu Tao. And
Everybody stand back.
anyways, I wanted to save for C6 facial, but now people were saying that Aurora is going to be the new facial, so I might not even care about facial and just go for Aurora on whatever as much as I can.
Be sanctified. Settle down. The tide is beckoning.
Off we go.
Bow your head. Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Let's light it up!
Bow your head.
Let's light it up!
Settle down.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom?
I find that the beauty of bright sunlight is best appreciated from the indoors through a window.
Not even me, Lotus. I need Milos for Tignari anyway, so. In the meantime, I'm gonna switch to Ninja Compass.
Time to go. So many regrets.
I investigated Mr. Beast, who was recently accused of making $23 million with insider trading and scams. I wanted to know the full story, so I reached out to everyone, from researchers to crypto projects, even to Mr. Beast himself. And let me say, the story is more complicated than you think. To be clear, what Mr. Beast did, what his team did, is shady. What we care about is, did he cross that bright red line from shady to scam? And contrary to what Twitter says, I don't think that's an easy answer. Instead, I think the answer will depend on you. If you love Mr. Beast, there will be an explanation at every turn and a scapegoat. But if you hate Mr. Beast, what I'm about to show you will seem unethical and like a clear abuse of fame for money. So already, this story is difficult, but I want to make you aware of two more things which matter. First, I have gone to Mr. Beast's team to try to fact-check this story extensively, and they declined to fact-check or comment on my many questions. Instead, they gave me a statement, which we will get to. Secondly, I have a bit of history with Mr. Beast. I interviewed and spoke constantly about him in the past, but also his new co-founder is suing him, and his other co-founder threatened to sue him. So you can make of that what you will. As always, I just want to let you know where I'm coming from. I've tried to get the story. We're going to start with the major allegations against Mr. Beast and build on those. They come from firstly an investigation by Soma XBT, which claims Mr. Beast made $10 million by backing low-cap crypto tokens, which are down 90%. And the second investigation comes from a group of 5 people who investigated Mr. Beast and found $23 million in profits in, quote, scams, shady deals, and his network. Now, there are a lot of crypto projects they go over, and I want to be clear. Some of these allegations, I agree, are bad. Others, I think, are worse than have been reported. And still other allegations, I simply disagree with them on. So we're going to start with what I don't agree with. According to the report, Polychain Monsters, or PMON, is a project which KSI promoted heavily. Mr. Beast did not. But Mr. Beast did get in the pre-sale and make a lot of money. And thus, the conclusion is made, it's highly likely Mr. Beast made an investment from that insider information of KSI's promotional deal. But there's simply no evidence provided of this. I have the same thoughts about JigStack, another coin which KSI promoted, and the conclusion is, though Mr. Beast did not officially follow JigStack, in his network, KSI was involved in promoting JigStack from this information that Mr. Beast invested and made a large return. Here, again, there isn't concrete proof. Now, I asked the team who wrote this piece, and the lead author, Casper Vanderlook, quote, known Mr. Beast as having a very strong connection with KSI, it's basically highly probable he invested as a result of KSI. No concrete evidence, just going off probability. But I'm going to say I don't agree with that, and I'm going to toss those probabilities aside. I think they reach too far. Instead, I'm going to stick with what we can prove happened. Luckily, the biggest claims in this report, the biggest moneymakers, are much better supported by evidence. Starting with Super. This is the project Mr. Beast is alleged to have made the most amount of money on, over $10 million based on a pre-sale of $100,000. As for evidence, we have leaked screenshots showing Mr. Beast telling Super's founder that he can do $100K. Then we have a wallet that both investigations trace to Mr. Beast, sending $100K to the pre-sale wallet. And then we have the same wallets getting millions of these super tokens in a period of unlocks, which were almost all sold aggressively. Now, why is this bad? Well, Mr. Beast is obviously hugely influential, and he publicly associated himself with the project twice. Once on March 3rd, 2021, he responded to a tweet with eyeball emojis, and then he interacted a second time on May 12th, 2021. This is much worse. The founder, Elio Trades, had tweeted, "There's a gem sitting there on the market at eye-watering prices set to explode during the DeFi Summer 2.0. Mr. Beast responds, Super. But what he doesn't say is that he'd already purchased a huge stake in Super at this point, and on the day that he's tweeting, he was selling tokens, allegedly. Not only that, he had been selling tokens and continued to sell tokens. In the 72 hours after the May 12th tweet, Mr. Beast sold about $200,000 worth of these tokens. And remember the context. He's responding to the founder of the coin discussing a gym at eye-watering prices that's going to explode during the summer. And Mr. Beast's response is the coin he's selling. So publicly, it's signaling, hey, Super is this undervalued coin, and privately, Mr. Beast allegedly sold. Now, I ran these wallets by Mr. Beast, as well as the accusation, but I didn't get a reply. Instead, I got a heavily lawyered statement from a spokesman, who I'm going to warn you is about to publish. Quote, these investments were made and managed in consultation with industry experts to ensure full compliance with all appropriate rules and regulations. The wallet is not owned or managed by Jimmy, but rather a fund led by respected and sophisticated managers. The fund closely evaluated and scrutinized hundreds and hundreds of opportunities, which resulted in several investments. Some have been more successful, others less, and others still work in progress. The fund's investment strategies apply the same rigorous standards as many other experienced investors in the field. Now, I have a lot of questions, but the big thing is Jimmy denies doing any of the trading or managing the trading and blames it on a fund. By asking some obvious follow-up questions. What is the name of this fund? Who are the industry experts? And what rules and regulations were followed that allowed you to tweet about a coin while your fund is selling? I didn't get a response. Worth mentioning, the spokesman is Matthew Hilton, a well-known crisis management consultant. Thankfully, online there still are a number of groups we can follow to try to find the right person for this fund. The reason most people link Mr. Beast to this wallet we've been tracking is mostly based on a tweet by Mr. Beast saying he bought a specific crypto punk, which belonged to an account which goes by Wu-Tang Clan. People assume, understandably, that this was Mr. Beast's wallet. But what is lesser known is that another account has also tweeted about CryptoPunks and has the same ties back to the Wu-Tang Clan. A guy named Jason Williams. He's followed by Mr. Beast on Twitter. He's the author of a book on Bitcoin, so he's a crypto guy. And I found out Jason tweeting about another crypto punk saying, I hope you enjoy your new phone for 100 ETH. That sale he's talking about links back to the same address, Mr. Beast. On YouTube, there's even more. Jason can be seen through and his brand name, Going Parabolic, happens to be owned by the same Mr. Beast wallet, goingparabolic.e. So there's very good evidence that Jason Williams was also involved in the same wallet, which means that it might be true that Mr. Beast wasn't the guy buying or selling, which would be good for Mr. Beast and bad for these investigations. But just when I thought Mr. Beast might have no say in what this wallet did, I saw this podcast with Logan Paul, where Jimmy discussed CryptoPunks once again and things complicated. So me and Logan both talked punks at the same time, right? So, have you ever told that story? Gary V, it's like 11 p.m. Just out of nowhere, just calls me and he's like, yo, I got like 30 minutes. I'll hop in. Like, it'll be the best decision of your life. Just get it. Okay. Yeah. And so I just joined the call. Yeah, I just see like Logan and I don't even know these other people. I don't know them up.
Every heavy hitter you can imagine who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, CryptoPunks. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next Facebook. All of us were like, okay,
everyone's
Gary.
Judging. I'm texting Logan and I'm like, Gary lost his mind.
All of us were like, yo, Gary's nuts. Yo, Gary was right again.
I bought.
Wait.
Yeah, I bought quite a few. I don't want to say it, but
No, please.
I bought multiple ones. Yeah.
Well, bro, are you double digits, punks?
Just shy.
Huh. Well, this group is very interesting because Jimmy said he made the decision to get CryptoPunks based on a call with Gary Vee. But those punks are owned by the wallet we just said was controlled by Jason. So it appears sometimes Mr. Beast is telling Jason what to buy for this fund. Mr. Beast then later talks about selling these CryptoPunks and rolling the money into a new project. And once again, it sounds like he's in charge.
Well, I've already
What? He's on to the next thing.
I bought a bunch of, so that I rolled the money into VeeFriends. Gary, same thing, called me. He's like, VeeFriends? I was like, I don't know, but last time I made money, so sure.
I'll be honest, These clips, to me, make it difficult to assume Mr. Beast had no idea what's going on. He talks about CryptoPunks and VFriends like personal investments. And on Twitter, he says that not only he bought CryptoPunks, he also tweets about loading up on VFriends. But again, I have to say, it is also abundantly clear Jason Williams was involved. He says, "Hey Gary, thanks for the VFriends gift code. It was a gift from Gary to Mr. Beast. I'm very thankful for it. He didn't have to send anything." So once again, Jason Williams appears to be involved and have something to do with the trading or management of Mr. Beast's crypto wallet, but we know Mr. Beast made some of the decisions. So of course, I asked Mr. Beast to explain himself if he had any say over the trading, but once again, there's no response. So now, I want to turn back to Super. We know from leaked DMs that Mr. Beast and not Jason set up this pre-sale, and we know that Mr. Beast made the tweet. So now, we have to guess. Here's what we know. We know Mr. Beast set up the pre-sale, according to leaked screenshots. We know Mr. Beast made the tweet, but we don't know whether it was Jason doing the trading of Super, or if he was doing the trading, did Mr. Beast know about it? Did Jason know about the tweet? These are the questions that ultimately matter. And yes, I reached out to Jason Williams for a comment. He didn't reply. I did, however, get a hold of Elio Trades, who is the founder of Super, and he insisted that Mr. Beast's tweet was not a part of a deal for promotion. But you should know, he also mentions how upset he was with how pre-sale investors sold their tokens, saying most of them sold, including Mr. Beast. So those are the facts. Mr. Beast gets involved in a pre-sale, for some reason tweets at this project twice, one time on the day his fund is selling tokens, where he seems to imply that they're undervalued. In total, he's alleged to have made $11 million with this deal, according to the report. So yeah, that's really bad. Now we're going to turn to another allegation, which is about Earn, or Eternity Chain. There are some facts that are the same, there are others that are the same. First, instead of Mr. Beast setting up the deal directly, the team at Earn claims they never spoke to him. Quote, "We were speaking to his fund manager, and when I asked about the wallet selling allegedly over $4 million in tokens, they say, quote, Mr. Beast's fund was an early investor in our pre-sale. He had the same unlock schedule as everyone else. Were we happy with the way he sold? Definitely not. But legally, there was nothing we could have done." And then, just like with Super, they claim they didn't ask for a promotion of the project, but that Mr. Beast decided to comment once himself anyways. On March 9th, 2021, Mr. Beast responds to Eternity Chain saying, "This one will be hype." It's worth noting, once again, about 24 hours before saying this fund wallet purchased over $100,000 of Earn tokens in addition to the pre-sale.
Anyway.
Now, what is different about this
is
is that
probably true
Mr.
for me.
Beast's name was put publicly on the Eternity Chain website. On their investors and partners page, you might be asking, well, which is it? Is he an investor or a partner? And the answer is both. He got into the pre-sale, and the guarantee also claims that he partnered with them for an NFT drop. Supposedly, it was a charity drop and a normal NFT drop. Now, the charity drop specifically did happen in association with one of Mr. Beast's projects, Team Seed, saying, quote, "All proceeds will go towards cleaning up the seas around the world." This was early November 2021. Then, the official Team Seed account posted it on November 3rd, 2021. Quote, "What an awesome crypto collaboration in support of the team." Then the CEO of Eternity Chain, Nick Rose, confirms in Telegram that the drop is supported by Mr. Beast, saying Earn and ETH tokens will be accepted for the charity auction, which was slated to last 2 months. Now, the reason I'm sharing all of this is because 1 month into this 2-month charity auction, on November 30th, 2021,
Let's go find some
the
treasure.
Rocket Fund, or Beast Fund, or whatever you want to call it, starts selling huge amounts of this Earn token. Allegedly, they sold over $2 million, while the charity itself was still going on. Now, I know that sounds horrible, it looks horrible, it is horrible, although I have to tell you, personally, I don't think this was a master plan to pump it going to the charity auction. If it was the plan, it was a bad one, because the NFT auction was ultimately a flop. But, do
Adventure time!
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
The weather is lovely and warm. I see everything. I don't understand. Time to broaden the horizons again.
Smells like sleep. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
And you hold it. But a play at 350K, like sitting at 350K for months, like we considered like it was dead. You know what I'm saying? It was dead. It's new plays coming out. It's like new opportunities. I don't know how much you hold in this, but it's new opportunities going out. You know, on my team, and they sending the multiple millions daily. So whatever you expecting to get from this, like you could probably make, you know, in the short term on like a new Solana play, something that's fresh. In my chat, I don't know if you're in my chat, but we got bots. We got like all these different crackers to show us all the new plays. Like, for example, this play server, right? This play server is at 7.9 million. They called this in my chat yesterday, and you can see this came out. On the 13th. So and this is at 7 million. This is at 7 million. So it's happening. It's happening like it's plays breaking out the multi-billions every single day. And now we got Solana, crypto, AI technology. So with cryptocurrency, we found out, you know, how to use AI technology in cryptocurrency. They would have find plays like this early in my case. You know, we got a team full of shooters, a team full of hunters. They know how to find plays. My aim for my chat yesterday to be the same on 11. But goddamn, 3 days, you at 30 million. So plays like this is like what we come across a lot. So yeah, if you need a community, anybody that want a strong community, I feel like we form one of the strongest in meme coin history. And, you know, whether with a change, you know, wherever it upgrade, if something becomes well known, we don't know about it first. We got a lot of insiders, and we got a knowledge information. So yeah, I appreciate all y'all too. 50K people in the chat doing $1 million months. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Like it's building up. It's building up. It's thousands of niggas in the chat. It was inspiration. All right, let me pull that one up. So let's see. He with the hat.
Follow the wind.
With the hat. Didn't he got a hat on the hat on the road? Don't put that hat on the hat. He got a gat on the hat too on the low. He got already gat on the hat. That's funny. That's funny. Peanut already got on the hat. I see that. Peanut with the hat. He already had. That was another sign that he was gonna see him. He got the hat on. Peanut with the hat. The hat stays on. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the hat stays on? It's at 700K. Alright, this just came out yesterday. Just came out. Peanut with the hat. Oh yeah. This actually was good. This was good. Now, y'all did $2 million in value. $2 million in value. It looked like it could hook up. It looked like it could stand up, you know, like the reversal. This could be the reversal leg, you know. it's something worth watching with Peanut Meta being so strong. A lot of players around the Peanut Meta, so I think it's something worth watching. Yeah, man. What up? Wait, wasn't me. I feel everybody thought, but won't me. Hey, what you talking about? What y'all talking about? Bro, look up Baby Peanut, Baby Fred. Uh, what coin y'all think on the Binance? This coin is what everybody think on the Binance next. So I'm trying to be a part of the Binance candles. Binance candles are looking crazy on the chart.
Wherever in this world I roam, I
What
carry
up,
memories of my home. This
Binance
blade,
mascot, Jeff.
it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
500K. It just dropped. Oh, it's grand for real. The Binance mascot.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Jeff. HFC. Hamster Fight Club. Goddamn. What the fuck is a hamster fight club? This real? You really watch a hamster fight? I seen the post. It was like, what did it say? Hamster Fight Club. They're giving these hamsters steroids to fight. I guess that's it is. I guess it's real. Dumpy.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Let's see. Dumpy. Oh yeah. Up and to the right. Just what I like.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Why this can to my bed? Fucking bird.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Damn, Baby P. What Baby Peanut was this? Join the set. Let me see. Oh.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
This was Baby Peanut. They made like 50 of these bitches. 50 Baby Peanut plays, bro. I got one on my watch list. This is the one. I would have hate this dude. They made a bunch of Baby Peanut bitches. That was not the one right there. Yeah. I'm gonna find another low cat. I've been buying my most recent buy has been like Mark Gap and Little Hop. But
This scenery is
the
wonderful.
other plays I was chilling.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
They down right now, they ain't coming. So we're gonna find a low cat, either tonight or by tomorrow we should find a low cat that we can document it all along. YouTube and everything, but yeah. There's been some good entry points though. There's been some good entry points like if I was active in my chat last night. This baby Peanut, they've made so many of these. Let's see if this is the end of my early. I know I got him like 2 Baby Peanut plays. Today Wednesday? Oh, yesterday. Oh, this is supposed to have This is supposed to have 1 million. But first, this Baby Peanut specifically, I see it. Teddy is a blind dog that got shot by a cop. Hey, pop that nigga Teddy. Justice for Teddy. Why would they get blind?
So, assuming if they're contacting him, they can reach him, they can give him water. I mean, the key here is to calm the person down, right?
And they gonna shoot it? Great.
But to get him water, I'm going to see Magnolia on this clip here. I don't know if we could get this off the...
$9 million in value.
I'm sending you a link right here, Magnolia, and they gave a press conference with this link. I don't know if we can... Let me see if I can find the mayor updates. Get the mayor to speak a little bit. Getting dark. Sun is down.
Probably can do. Probably with crazy to 4.4 million. What else we got? Y'all was chilling. Teddy, Baby Peanut. Baby Peanut going first. Peanut with the hat. I said Peanut with the hat played up. This still got room for millions because it haven't even broke millions. I'm thinking
This
I'm
scenery is
wonderful.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
This This is crazy. This is a crazy play. But that play already got a goddamn 3, 4, 5 Emmys. This is about to go to 10 million or 100 million. Swag. Soldier. Swag. 1.4 on that. Bye. They got 1.4 on the chart. 1.5 almost. Yo! Drop a comment, y'all. Drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. Again, they got 100 people in the live. You need 40 more people. Go get 40 of your friends. Everybody go meet their friends and tell them to join the live. Beyond word is teaching them how to
There are
trade.
leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them if you wish to hear it.
Description. All you would need is Telegram, you can channel. You gotta download BunkBot, right? You gotta download Telegram. BunkBot, you have to create a BunkBot wallet within Telegram. And you'll be able to trade all of these different meme coins just by copying the contract address and pasting it in BunkBot. Right? If y'all got any questions about how meme coins work, the money, the math, all of that, like, we've been doing this for years. Beta. Shout out to the live stream. This live stream is growing. Make sure y'all join our private chat. Beta Trader. 1.9 million.
This scenery is wonderful.
I ain't gonna lie, like,
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
First time seeing it looked good. Like, it looked like it was dead for a minute. Then it just woke up on the 12th. And it's breaking new all-time highs ever since. Never sure it was on it.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
HFC just did a 500. What? What? Where that play at? Damn!
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Bro, they just got listed on Binance? In my chest, that's crazy. It's going off like goddamn. If you blink, you gonna miss something. fuck this, man. You know, that's good. That's big money. That's big money.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Of course, Leroy's gonna sit on the low. When the fuck you talking about 3:40? What time is it? Bro. This play was scanned in my text at 3:44. It's 550 right now. And it was 400K. It was at 400K, bro. And right now it's at 2 million. So just it's at 20 million. Right? So just to give you like some math, like if you would have put like say you would have put 2 bands in. Yes. If you would have put 2 bands in, you would have made motherfucking that was an hour. So that just dropped at 350 and 65. You know what I'm saying? And you would have put in $1,000, that would have been 50K. You would have put in $500 at that market cap, that would have been 25K. If you would have had enough money to put in 4,000, right? Which some of y'all probably got it for a while right now. If you would have put in 4,000 to post it, that'd be well at this market, 200,000. At 20 million, it's I went to school for meme coin math. That's what I got my degree in, meme coin math. You know how some people go for geometry, trigonometry. I went to meme coin math. I could do the meme coin math on the spot. I could do the math on the spot. Nah, this going crazy though. This is going crazy. I faded. I was in the VT when he said get in. Leroy, goddamn. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. It's on before, but he just called it to do that. I put it on his play. I forgot what play he called. I think he even scanned. Was that NVIDIA? It was somebody. I think he scanned NVIDIA like low, and I got in that shot, made so much money. I'm like, damn. But yeah, it was one of his plays. Somebody scanned. I got in. I think it was NVIDIA. I don't know what it was. But I know I made some money. Oh, Toga, yeah, Toga, yeah, that was it. Right before, them was like my two biggest plays. Toga, shout out to my cat. Everybody know how to hunt so good, it'd be like, if you just lock in and play, some of the callers. I wish I could have it to where only the alpha callers can scan shit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's like, alright, so said this, but I know everybody can scan it. That's still on my chat setup. Everybody can scan whatever. So, somebody just said, like, he never said that. There's a lot of alpha callers on this thing. So everybody can scan. Georgie.
Time to go.
Right. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, that was a crazy play. That boy Leroy got that. He caught enough plays goddamn cabal status. Wait, what y'all say? Oh, my little quick. No! Guard! Oh. Y'all still see me? Oh, they just took me out the game, y'all. Keep blowing back up. Look, I got back in good standing with YouTube. The live stream going up, the money going up, right? It's just going through a little technical difficulty. Going through a little technical difficulty one time with the live stream. It happened yesterday. But we back on good terms with YouTube, man. Shout out to YouTube. I ain't fucking up no more. I ain't fucking up no more. YouTube back promoting. You know, every live stream I get, they give me 2 more live stream viewers. Okay, you stay consistent, it's gonna give you 2 extra live stream viewers every time. Alright. What y'all said? George? Bro, it's $2 million community right now. Like, what? There's so many $20 million views. This just came out 2 days ago. Lord, I didn't even hear about this stuff. I didn't even hear about this stuff. This is on the trip. We had $1 billion meme coins. Y'all see the title. $1 billion meme coins. Plays going to 10 million like it's 100. Plays going to 10 million like it's $1 million. Plays going to 10 million like it's $1 million.
Why is there a chest here?
Monkey taken by a wolf. Taken by a wolf. Yeah. Old cartel still out here. They out here arresting animals. The KKK still at the beach. The cartel still in they one band. They out here arresting monkeys. Okay, you got the right one. It's around 20%. Peanut. Peanut thing. What's that thing? Nothing in history has ever did no shit like that. No coin has ever did nothing like peanut. Ever. 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 Good into history right now. There's gonna be another play that goes to $1 billion. The first play to go to $1 billion in 7 days. We a $1 billion mini coin season, y'all. $1 billion mini coin season. Chestnut.
Smells like something good is inside.
Priority. Priority right, man. Priority right. What's the next big listing? Duff, Buddy Nut, Cat, Duffy Dog, or other. Or you talking about for finance? Finance could, you know, get the OG randomly, you know. What if what they do. They did just do that. They just listed Monk, man. This Monk made just $4 billion. Y'all been seeing Monk? Every day I get a little bump. I get bumped for positive. But bump is at 3.4. Bump at 3.4 billion. That was the latest one to get listed on Binance as an OT. But I feel like Binance, that's what they about to do. They're gonna be listing new shit, experimental projects, and then old, solidified, a lot of things on their list.
Follow the wind.
So it's gonna be like they can do multiple listings in one month. Multiple lists. Binance already listed multiple listings. So they could do multiple in 1 month. They listed Bump, they listed Peanut, and there was another one. Did they do Mudang this month? I think they did Mudang this month too. Binance can list multiple coins in 1 month. Post notifications turned on for them niggas. Hit that like button. Yeah, make sure y'all leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the video. Definitely growing as a family.
Happy to
Try to if y'all want to take it with me, y'all can join the Pep nut, yeah. Alright, hold on, let's put it up, my bad. Pep nut. Pep nut on sauce. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This ain't the shirt. This is not the fucking shirt. 5 billion? 5 billion? This better not be the turn. Who the fuck? This not it. This is. Bro. Out there, man. I'm gonna stay in bed. I ain't gonna even get dressed. I'm gonna just, this season, I'm gonna just stay in bed. Goddamn it. I'm gonna be looking at my phone like, these, and you're like, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing right now.
Time to go.
Go. Go.
This the real one, bro.
Go.
Yeah. Look, it gotta be nothing. That's not on gold an hour ago.
Go. 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 Go!
Bow your head.
Go!
Be sanctified.
I think it's on one of my AI files.
Go!
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's
Go.
legally yours now.
Go.
I seen it. I don't know if they called this in my cousin. Job to everybody here.
Go. 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 Go, you sassy girl. Go, you sassy. No, get down. Get down. Get down. Go.
Pep nut. Oh God. They called that bitch. Oh,
Melusies are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
No,
Be sure to
go.
befriend them and cause them no harm.
Oh God. Looks like the same one. Different one. Oh God. I could just do this. I'm doing all that extra shit. Why Trump can't be the last president, bro? Like, fuck everybody else. We don't want nobody else. On God. Oh, ain't nobody calling. On God. Man, I want Trump to be the last president. Trump needs to be the last president, bro. Oh, we need Barron. We need his whole family after this. We don't need Trump whole
Water
family
comes
after
in
this.
many flavors to the discerning
Like,
palate.
soon as Trump leaves,
Mondstadt's water is
Trump
crisp
leaves,
and pure,
that's
while
what
water
I'm
from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste.
That's what I'm
In
getting the most
Inazuma,
around.
the water possesses a depth of flavor
I
unlike
gotta run
any
up
other.
that real bag. So I can grab
Sumeru's
that
water,
bunker.
meanwhile,
Trump
has
get
a
out of my
rich and
way, grab
complex
that
flavor
bomb.
profile, but
They
it
was
must
the
be
bomb in
savored
this bitch.
patiently to fully appreciate
They was
it.
the bomb in the state when Trump leaves. Trump gotta be the last president. Why we can't have like, you know, like how they when they do that like in England. England had just be like the queen and she just stay the queen forever. We need Trump just to goddamn stay the president forever.
I see the value in my own work,
Like, until
but I
he
also
passes.
see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Dumpy going parabolic. Dumpy! Dumpy's going crazy. What's that Patreon, G? I'm gonna put all my beats out there on your call. Yeah, Patreon. Didn't I pin it? Patreon is pinned in the chat, right? Patreon is pinned in the chat. Patreon is pinned.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
New bonded coin.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to be friendly and cause them no harm.
New bonded coin. Top with. Dang. What's the ticker? This Dumpy the Bull play going crazy. Does feel that it doesn't come alive. Aqua.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Oh, I probably hit 100% on the bot. 100% candle. You see that hard red line? That's what somebody sells. When I say somebody pressed 100% on that bot, when I say that little slogan, somebody pressed 100% on that bot, that means somebody sold everything. And that's the only thing with these bots, like you gotta be careful. Definitely if you got fat fingers, switching to these little ass buttons on this bot, you might fuck around and do good. I don't know if that ever happened to y'all, but it definitely happened to me. Like, because on the monk bot, it's like under sell and manage, under the chart, when you into play, like the sell button, I don't know what the sell
Water
button
comes in many flavors to the discerning
right by
palate.
the chart button.
Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma,
The way the
the
sale
water
button is
possesses a depth of flavor unlike
chart button
any
is
other.
on Blanc.
Sumera's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
On purpose. You can't sell by accident. Jumpy looks the best right now. Out of everything he's breaking out. Sherbert on the fifth. Crazy entry point right here. We're gonna see what happens with that. But I feel like I told you that was the best shield live so far. Jet is feeling this hamster. This is my chest. Dude, goddamn. This shit went crazy. These plays thinking on these plays on the box.
I hear everything.
Like, you know, it's
One with the force.
live, I love it. Right now, all the numbers going up. Get the bulls. Right? Get the bulls. Let me pull up the market. I ain't even look at the market the whole time. Man. Jesus, bro. I hope y'all can hear me. Alright. So,
Benny's Adventure Team,
we're coming to the end of the live stream. I do appreciate everybody for watching this live stream. Moving forward, every live stream that's on YouTube is also will be on Twitch. So make sure y'all support me and follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna start putting a link out under this video if y'all with Twitch. If You know what I'm saying? I know it's a big platform
Just join me on an
come
adventure
up,
in
but
ancient. Come on, let's go.
it solidified itself. Twitch definitely solidified itself. But I want to start, cross promoting so more people see crypto content over there, right? We in a meme coin season, super cycle of meme coins, a place where we haven't ever seen meme coins at. So it's a lot of opportunities if you learn this skill, right? It's a skill that you could do from your phone. It's a skill that you could do anywhere from the world. It don't matter if you're a man, woman. It don't matter your background. It don't even really matter your fucking education level, for real.
That's what they
You're
say,
able
anyway.
to,
Knowing my
get
life,
down the
the
bot.
opposite is
You're able to
probably
learn
true for
how to
me.
track these plays, learn how to invest with Solana. That's really all you got to do. And get a winning strategy,
Benny's Adventure
get a
James
community,
Assemble!
you'll be up. So if y'all, for the people who interested, because I know I talk about meme coins as if I'm trying to recruit the whole world, and it's not that. It's really me looking for like-minded individuals and letting them know that y'all got a place that we created. We created a real community for people who are like-minded, who want to learn about meme coins, who want to, if you have the interest of wanting to learn how to trade, right, these type of markets, then like we built a community for that. And those are the people I'm constantly seeking out to let everybody know, to let them know that it's a home, it's a community, it's a place you can come and print with a group of us. So for the people who bullish on crypto, all of that, link is in the description. Shout out to everybody who watched this video. Yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow, super consistent. We're going to stay consistent every day. I'm going to come with a live stream.
Newly elected President Trump has announced that he is going to bring
some days
prayer
live stream may go way longer.
back to school.
This
is wild news, and everybody has been consistent.
Pretty sure to support left experience.
Are absolutely losing their minds over this.
All the numbers growing.
And should they be? Should they be rejoicing with the rest of us, or are they ready? Are they onto something? Is this actually a bigger problem than even conservatives or Christians might be willing to admit? Let's talk about it. Let's first watch President Trump and his announcement to bring prayer.
It's a natural correction.
Here are 10 key ideas that will power our movement for grade school. First, we will respect the right of parents to control the education of their children. Second,
I told my VC,
we will empower parents and local school boards to hire and reward great principals and teachers, and also to fire the poor ones, the ones who perform the
he said the bull run is going to last at 2034. 2034 is like more accumulation of Bitcoin growth to the billions in 2034. So right now we at 20,
the guy,
that's 10 years.
He's pretty funny.
We got 10 years. We got a record.
That is
1400 days with Trump.
I'm looking forward to some more humor from the White House.
Focus not on political indoctrination, but on teaching the knowledge and skills needed to succeed. Reading, writing, math, science, arithmetic, and other fields.
The whole thing about political indoctrination, if I can just say this, because I do want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments. Maybe you have a child, or you know somebody, or you personally in the school system, you felt like you were not able to actually speak up about what you believe from political perspective, or from not agreeing with all the woke agendas all over the place. I've seen examples of students who have felt like they were really being bullied by their teachers or by their peers because they thought differently, because they had a different perspective, especially in the universities. But if you have a personal experience of how you felt, or maybe not just felt, but you have witnessed firsthand, you've seen it firsthand, you've been the victim firsthand of not being able to freely share your perspective because it differs from this massive zeitgeist agenda that's been indoctrinating the entire West. Let me know in the comments if you had a situation like that. Very encouraging to see, though, that schools are coming back to the simple subjects that are necessary to be a functioning member in society, and no longer will schools be these political agenda-based indoctrination camps, which they've been for too long.
Love their country, not to hate their country like they're taught right now.
We go.
Fifth, we will support bringing back prayer to our schools. Sixth, we will achieve schools that are safe, secure, and drug-free, with immediate expulsion for any student who harms a teacher or another student. Seventh, we will give all parents the right to choose another school for their children if they want, full school choice. Eighth, we will ensure students have access to project-based learning experiences inside the classroom to help train them for meaningful work outside the classroom. Ninth, we will strive to give all students access to internships and work experiences that can set them on a path to their first job. They're going to be very, very successful. I want them to be more successful than Trump. Let them go out and be more successful. I will be the happiest person in the world. But we want our children to have a great life and be successful. And 10th, we will ensure that all schools provide excellent jobs and career counseling so that high school and college students get a head start on jobs and careers. That students through their God-given talents. This is how we will ensure a great education for every American child. And one other thing I'll be doing very early in the administration is closing up the Department of Education in Washington, D.C., and sending all education work and needs back to the states. We want them to run the education of our children because they'll do a much better job of it. You can't do worse. We spend more money per pupil by 3 times than any other nation, and yet we're absolutely at the bottom. We're one of the worst. So you can't do worse. We're going to end education coming out of Washington, D.C. We're going to close it up, all those buildings all over the place, and you have people that in many cases need our children. We're going to send it all back to the states. Thank you very much.
There are so many different things about this that I think are huge. I'll talk about the faith thing in a second. If you threw it in there, there's going to be some people who are going to really be upset. And in some ways, I understand. I have compassion why people would be upset. Oh, Cap, what about the separation of church and state? The state should not tell us whether we should pray or who we should pray to, blah, 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 blah. And I would tell you, frankly, I agree, 100%. The federal government has no right to tell us how and who we should worship. But here's where it gets really interesting, and I think it's important that he's making the comments that he's making. Because up until this point, the school systems have actually told us how to worship. They have told us who to worship. They've told us what are the things that are sacred that we cannot speak against, and what are the things that are worth making parody of. And here's the irony of it. The irony of it is that when it comes to the things of Christianity, it's been fair game in this culture for years, at least a few decades, where you can make fun of Christianity, but you can't make fun of any other religion. You can mock Jesus, but you can't mock Islam, because that would make you an Islamophobic. You can't mock Hindus. You can't mock these other things. And let me tell you, you especially cannot mock the LGBT agenda. I'll give you an example here. So what's really interesting right now is in the public school system for a little while, there's been all of these pushes to make sure that if you should feel safe with whatever sexual identity that you want to have in your school. And it's even creeping into more conservative states. I'll give you an example of a woman that I met at the airport just a few months ago.
Time to go.
This woman was from Lincoln, Nebraska. I live in Nebraska myself, so a very conservative state, especially Lincoln. And she's in this public school, and she's a high school counselor. And she'd been a high school counselor for 13 years. I asked her, how she's doing, and she said she was actually done. She was done being a high school counselor, and she was moving into some other kind of more medical profession. I said, oh, really? Well, what happened? She said, I couldn't take it anymore, but I got burnt out. And I said, what do you mean you get burned out? Was it because it was too expensive, or you weren't making enough money, or the hours were difficult? And here's what she told me. She said, over the past couple of years, things have just completely gotten out of hand. Number one, the teachers have no respect from the students at all. The students run the show. The students talk back to teachers. The students disrespect teachers. And in some situation, the teachers are actually being physically assaulted by students. And the teachers can't do anything about it. Now, maybe you have some stories. I would actually like for you, because there's going to be people who watch this video right here who are going to say that this isn't true and this isn't happening. But the power of your testimony actually sheds light on what's happening across the country. So please do me a favor. Testify right now. If you have a personal testimony of how you've seen this sort of thing happen, whether to you personally or to one of your children or a child's friend.
Yeah, that's my last ended off at that. I do appreciate everybody watching and supporting our world. I will be back with another one. Like I said, if y'all want to continue the conversation, join my page.
Like an oracle, when darkness starts to call, you'll find me after stories that can
Good morning, my G's, and welcome back to the $100,000 experience by the end of next year. I have a $6 Panera order that I've been holding on to. I've been trying to get on another catering app, just to kind of have another
Time to go.
app at least to try to make money. I used to do catering orders on Deliver That, but they just stopped sending out orders. Like, I just don't get Deliver That orders anymore, so I'm trying out a different catering app. I have to get all my information in. Speaking of all that, I did bring back the Discord. It's a new Discord server. I posted it on my community tab, but I guess I'll go ahead and say it on the video as well. If you want to join the Discord, the link's down in the description. You can talk about DoorDash or whatever you want. Uber Eats orders, share our orders,
Time to go.
share some tips and tricks, share some apps that we're doing out there to try to maximize our earnings. So again, if you want to join the Discord server and talk to drivers all across the world, the link is down in the description. I think I titled it something like Still On and Move or something like that. So if it says that, then you're at the right Discord. Yeah, I have a $6 Panera order. It says it's 6 items. So maybe there's a hidden tip on this, but it was only 1.5 miles, so even if it's 6 bucks, it'll still be okay. It's been a slow start to the day, too. I came out late, but a lot of bad orders today, so okay, the order ended up having a hidden tip on it. It was $6 what was shown. I got $8.63, and it was going to an elementary school in the area. While I was shopping at home, I also got a Burger King order for Jesus. Wait a minute. Jesus, see? That's who's ordering this order. Man, you better not get tip-baited on this, man. You can't use his name and tip-bait people. That's just wrong. Anyways, got a Burger King order. It was $8 and some change as well. Going about 2.9 miles from when I accepted it, so it's going to be less than that once I actually pick up the order. So yeah, not bad. 2 $8 orders. It's 11:43. So again, I did get a late start today, but we're probably going to be out late. Yesterday, Tuesday, I was out until probably like 8 o'clock. It was just so slow. So today we'll try to make up for it by working late, which means this video probably will not get uploaded, or yeah, I actually uploaded to YouTube and privated till like 1 a.m. So that should be fun. Oh, that's all me right there. I was actually just exiting an additional $9.85 plus 1 mile. Oh, that's all me right there. Okay, so we got gotta go to the Burger King first. I really hope this Burger King order is ready, and then we just gotta go across the street to that Torchy's. Man, now we're getting our footing in. Now we're getting our bases set. And we go score a home run. All right, this was kind of weird. So the Burger King order, that one was simple. It was just the meat at door, handed it to him, and I got out of there. But the Torchy's taco order that I picked up was a cake. Good morning, my...
Alright, let's finish this fast. Alright, let's finish this fast.
Catch us one with wind and cloud.
Out of the way, or just float away.
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Good morning, my G's, and welcome back.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Out of the way or get blown away.
Time to go.
Oh, looking for me? Haha, bring it! Show me what you got! Bring it on if you're brave enough. If not, get lost. Don't come on! Show me your courage! Settle down.
Everybody stand up!
I'll uproot you!
The time's beckoning.
Keep up. Into the wind.
Settle down.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
I'm aware of it. You know what? I think
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Because he's a life. I'm Frank Chase.
No, no, play down.
Say that the devil Stevie is gonna get the buckets today.
And I think you got to think of the vampires that are getting those trouble tonight. It would have been me, but I think they got their eye on you.
I'm Tommy Josh, and I think Emily the Witch is going to
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
I'm Stevie the devil, and I think that the vampires are going to get the dragons tonight.
I'm Vampire D. And I believe that I am going to get the dragons. We got it! We got it! We got it! I'm wearing red. You know.
I figured it'd be good. Since you can't have a real thing right now. Yeah, take out the whole thing. And that third open.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Here it goes. Yeah, you have to sit it. I figured it'd be good. Since you can't have a real thing right now. Yeah, take out the whole thing.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
She's telling her real behavior that she's insecure. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. That's what I'm taking care of. I mean, all right? Okay. So, black girls will love black girls. So, you are great.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
What species of the animal kingdom is defeated? So if it's a human, should that human get human rights?
I don't believe there's any.
But shouldn't you get human rights even if you can't survive without another? Shouldn't you get human rights even if you're small and just happen to be a hero at that moment?
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
But it, I can't come up with a response. Okay, that's fine. I want you to think about it. The point is this. Abortion we have carved out into Western moral standards where none of our other morals apply. We believe that murder is wrong. We believe that stealing is wrong. We believe that all these things are wrong in grown adult humans, but not for small humans. Size should never determine your moral worth. What species in the animal kingdom is the fetus? So if it's a human, shouldn't that human get human rights?
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
This time, I'm not going to forget that I cleaned the old bottle and anyone is happy to kind of impress anyone and I go there which I would know how much to read. I have tried.
Why doesn't this body regenerate when you take a full? And how does the white Solomon change life? If this internal conflict is disrupted in regeneration to being able to win, it would require an attack far more powerful than anything the animals weapons from after I can rule that out, it'll let me take more. But if you still need a major boost in power, Trump still have those sesames? Yeah. Oh, come on!
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Internal conflict is disrupted in regeneration. That's not at the right state.
Japan is the only country on rich without any fat. 4.5% of Japanese people are obese, compared to 26% in Britain and 42.5% in the United States. 70% are obese or overweight. The first thing you think when you hear that is that must just be genetic. But we know that's not true, because in the late 19th century, most Japanese people went to live in Hawaii, and there's now 70% of the Japanese population in Hawaii.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Oh, wait. Can you just remind this guy, Vegeta? How's this? Don't lose. What? Do you have ideas for how Goku can win this? Now would be the time to go down and tell him. I don't think just trusted Goku before this happens. How can you be so casual after that Vegeta lost? If Goku loses too, then we still have the strongest men in the 7th universe. I don't be small. I forgot about Nahida. Alright. You're only acting this way to spite me, aren't you? I am still a little miffed that you
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
I'm bringing in such degrees for your humble amateur. So that's the explanation. It's up to you, Goku.
Oh, wait. Not you fighting this guy, Vegeta?
How's this? Don't lose.
But you have ideas for how Goku can win this. Now would be the time to go down and tell him.
Why don't we just trust that Goku will figure this out himself? How can you be so casual after that Vegeta loss? If Goku loses too, then we still have the strongest man in the 7th universe. I know he's small. I forgot about Nahida. Alright, you're only acting this way to spite me, aren't you?
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
By bringing in such a gracious and helpful adventure.
So that's the explanation.
It's up to you, Goku.
Oh, wait. How do you tell for fighting this guy, Vegeta?
How's this? Don't lose.
But you have ideas for how Goku can win this. Now would be the time to go down and tell him.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Be so casual after that Vegeta loss. If Goku loses too, then we still have the strongest man in the 7th universe. I know he's small. I forgot about Nahida. Alright, you're only acting this way to spite me, aren't you?
I am still a little miffed that you told a lie to motivate Vegeta and Goku, but then you filled out our tournament roster by bringing in such a gracious and helpful adventure.
So that's the explanation.
It's up to you, Goku.
Oh, wait. How do you tell for fighting this guy, Vegeta?
How's this? Don't lose.
But you have ideas for how Goku can win this. Now would be the time to go down and tell him.
Why don't we just trust that Goku will figure it out?
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
I'm turning into a boomer playing single-player video games and feeling better than ever. How could this have possibly happened to me? And I want to talk about exactly, systematically, keep that word in mind, systematically how that's happened. Now, I want to warn you guys, before you watch this video, if you like playing on online video games, you love live service games, and you think anything the way that I do, be careful, because after you see these patterns, I feel like there's no way to unsee the man behind the machine. So anyway, the big issue that I've had a lot with online video games is that it feels like it's building a castle on sand, it's building a castle on the beach, and then every 60 to 90 days, the tide comes in, washes your castle away, and the only thing you have left to show for it is maybe a cosmetic FOMO item for some seasonal event. Oh boy, don't want to miss those. There's a collection tab. You boot up an apple, and it says 1 out of 634. Oh boy, are we having fun now. Oh, exciting. And so I can see with every single online game. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? How am I letting myself get my mind on such a cataclysmic scale? By the way, $35,000. But goddamn, I wouldn't want to do all that again. And so there's every single online game, it doesn't matter whether you're playing Small Ice Star Real, Packs, Wandering Waves, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, or World. None of these things matter because all of the follows this main DNA. And the DNA, if you want a very easy way to condense this down, it is in waste your time. That's what happens. And so people say, oh, we want instant gratification. You're goddamn fucking right, I do. I'm playing a video game. If I didn't want instant gratification, I'd go through my own boring real life. Of course I do. I don't want to spend 40 hours farming for some helmet. And I'm because as one of the presidential speaking 40 hours farming for a helmet, over the years, especially, I've done this alone. Okay? I've done it. I've had to living 38 hours significant time. But nowadays, I look at that and I just don't have the same outlook on life as I used to. And I cannot even fathom wasting my time in such a thing. And I'm 30 years old. And back in the day, you guys can tell me if this is true or not in the comments with you, is that back in the day, when I would play online video games, the reason why I would play them is so I could show everybody else in the world that I was better than they were. And I got so caught up in this. I loved being able to do this. It's my favorite thing to do. And it was a big sense of, pride for me anyway. And I actually I don't see this as a bad thing really at all. I don't hate myself for this. I don't think I'm stupid for doing this. But it's just that at this point in my life, I'm no longer feeling that way about, about video games. I don't need to play a video game to show off that I'm better than somebody because, again, I've gotten older. I don't really care that much about this anymore. And so I just play video games. I don't know. Imagine this for fun. And so, anyway, how do I get to this point? I get to this point, and I look at video games, and it seems like so many of them are infected with the exact type of rot, the exact same type of rot. And that is every 60 to 90, some of them are a little bit different, but they're all basically the same paradigm. Every, few months or so, there is a battle pass, a season pass, that probably has a paid version that is higher than that sometimes provides, actual good rewards, like things that are played to power, like, Star Rail or something like that. Or it just has cosmetics, like something like T-Rex Vault Pass.
What is the situation?
As a general rule, right? The trading post in World of Warcraft, it functions as a battle pass. And so, anyway, these things happen, and it makes me feel like every single one of these games is operating on this usually 60 to 90 day patch cycle that repeats the same content over and over. There's an event for different types of, different types of social events, like, Chinese New Year. That's a really big one. You've got Halloween and all of these different events, and I feel like oh wow, you hate Halloween events. No, I don't hate Halloween events, but every year when they have them, this is just really to sell skins, right? And when every single game is doing this, there's a certain sense of escapism that I'm looking for in a video game that really kind of evaporates. You see every single one using the exact same content method, right? And so I see these games with battle passes every single time, and it makes me feel like I'm wasting my time doing them, because every time I pull up one of these battle passes, every time I complete the journey, every time I complete all the tasks that have been allotted to me, well then I wait for a few months and I have to do the whole thing over again. That's my big report. And all of them are built around some form of FOMO life. And I feel like FOMO is a very double-edged sword, and I think especially for live service by that is with a lot of live service games, how can you play something and log on never miss that game, right? Because you don't want to fall behind. And so you do that, And one day you miss it. It's like, ah, man, I missed it. Okay, well, I'm going to log on the next day. I'm still doing it every other day, so it's fine. And so then later on, maybe you end up accidentally missing 3 days. And then you tell yourself, well, maybe, and this could be any period of time, not 3 days, it could be 3 weeks, 2 weeks, right? Every game is different. But you tell yourself, oh, well, now I'm so far behind, it's not really worth playing anymore because I can't catch up. And I think that's what ends up happening with a lot of people, is that FOMO is a great way to keep people in the game, but FOMO is also a great way to keep people out of the game. And so more and more, as I'm spending my time doing other things that I find to be more enjoyable, the appeal of trying to continuously play an online video game to catch up and to keep up with all the FOMO rewards, it becomes more onerous, more of a pain in the ass, and just more, I mean, let's just be honest, guys, it's more of a waste of time. And so this is something that, and what's very weird for me talking about this, I'm sure a lot of people will be kind of shocked to hear this, because I used to be the person who was the most fixated. So I would never miss anything as well, I would never do anything, I would always make sure I get everything done and be a complete completionist, right? And I feel like being a completionist completely wastes my time. So I stopped doing it. And it sounds like such a an obvious thing to do, but I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are stuck in that hamster wheel, and they feel like if they get off of the hamster wheel, then they've wasted all their time on the hamster wheel, so they can't get off with some cost fallacy. And it's like, I remember when Blizzard made the $90, I can't even believe it's $90 for the they put this out there, and I see on the comments, oh my god, I'm going to have to buy this because I want to get all the balance. Like, what do you mean you have to buy this? What's wrong with you? What are you talking about, you have to buy this? And the thing is that, I mean, I could also be talking to myself a few years ago, and that's the really ironic thing about it. And so, the reason I'm making this video is to express kind of my current state of mind. I still like I can still play them for fun, but I can't people get invested in them because I feel like so many systems and mechanics inside of them are designed to be streamlined. And I've noticed this, and I contrast it with something like Elden Ring, or I contrast it with something like that I've been playing a lot recently. What is it? Metaphor de Fantasio. Amazing, incredible game. I loved it. I ended up taking a day off today. I've been playing it okay. It's been really fun. So I see other single-player games that they don't make you sit for 4 or 5 hours of meaningless, annoying activities in order to get the reward. They just give you the reward. The reason why is because they've already got their reward. They've already got your money. So it doesn't matter to them anymore, like whether you're, spending more time on the game. They just want the time to be spent on the game to be as meaningful as possible. And I compare that with online video games. And it's like, okay, well, every time that you go on a loading screen, there's an advertisement for a skin. Every time that you open up the menu, there is another advertisement for the store. Every time you open up the launcher, there's an advertisement for, like a battle pass, right? And so all of the different tools in online video games are designed to try to keep you playing the game as long as possible. But the quality of that entertainment, I do think, is slower. But I think it's a mindset shift that I've had where I used to always think that, being good at a video game doesn't matter if you can't beat other people at it, right? And I was thinking to myself, and that's how I always felt. But then I realized beating people at a video game doesn't really matter either because it's a video game. So, kind of shocking, isn't it? And again, guys, comment down below if this is something that this is a revelation that's also occurred to you. And so I see these things where it's like these 90-day reward structure cycles that repeat, and they usually power creep each other. So it's like if you work really hard in a game, this is something that Classic WoW always did really well. I'm a Classic Andy in a lot of ways. Is that if I took a break in BWL and AQ and Max came out, well, I could come back and I'd still be in BWL. It's not like I would just be kind of accelerated to Max and all my effort that I put previously would be invalidated. But I feel like a lot of video games have a reset power creep cycle that happens on a cyclical basis that's generally correlated with either a seasonal model or a battle pass model. And these types of mechanics are tiresome. They're very tiresome to me. And as I've spent a lot of time playing these games, I've realized that I'm not really having as much fun completing these tasks because of the inevitable futility of it, where ultimately I'm not really going to be able to achieve anything in this game. Not like it matters, but it feels like it matters. Again, if you like playing these games, if you're having fun, then that's all that matters. That's literally all that matters. Like, you don't need to justify it to me. You don't need to justify it to anybody. But I think that what happens is that a lot of times people
How
put the
high
interpretation of like, oh, am I having fun with how many
That's
other
what we're going to be
people
discussing today. Is this the
and
opportunity?
so, for me, moving over to playing a lot more single-player games, I don't have to keep up with like really fastly evolving metas. I'll log in, like everybody's playing and grinding. It's hard to play a competitive game like that unless you're playing it all the time because of just how fast information travels now online. And ultimately,
so I talked about this last week after the election, but this year I had a very different reaction to the angry emotes. I mean, they're crying and rage-filled TikToks about the crap. Yeah, keep laughing about them, I show them on the show. It's been good fun in previous years, but this year, probably because they've lost a lot of power and they've lost the majority, it just feels different. Because it's not just that people are upset and being ridiculous, it is that there is a whole group of Americans that are truly so unstable, that have been lied to so long that they literally cry. And they can't function. And to me, that is truly sad, and I pity these people, and it is indicative of true brokenness in our society. I mean, last week we read posts of people threatening to kill Trump and kill Trump voters. We saw people threatening to sue him. But now, people have taken it further than just
Lay down! Lay down!
Before we dive into this, though, make sure you like this episode, subscribe to the comment section channel if you've not already, and of course, to stay up to date on all of our episodes, make sure to ring that notification bell. Like, guys, when I say insane, I mean so insane that as I was working on this episode, I genuinely did not even know how to set it up for you because it is simultaneously so awful and so tragic and yet absurd and ridiculous, which honestly seems to has become a norm over the past few years. It is certainly nothing that we haven't encountered on the comment section before, but I just want you to read this headline for Daily. Power lesbian Tory Burke murders her father with an ice axe in election night meltdown at Seattle Hall. What? Like, genuinely, I was scrolling on X and I just did a double click. What did I just read? I mean, first of all, I had to stop and go Google what a power lesbian is because it seems like it's some made-up label to make women feel more empowered. I don't know. I don't think this is the time to get into that. I did find some TikToks, but it seems like maybe this is not the episode for that. We can do that on a later day. There's so much to unpack here, but this woman, she literally murdered her elderly father in cold blood because she was so agitated and unhinged after Trump won. Just listen to this. This is what Daily Mail wrote. Tory Burke, 33, allegedly struck, stabbed, and strangled her father, who is 67-year-old Timothy Burke, in a fatal attack at her $800,000 Seattle home on November 5th. Burke, who is a training manager at Jeff Bezos' rocket and spacecraft company, confessed to killing her father after he refused to turn off the lights, according to charging documents seen by Daily Mail. The lights! Like, that is what flipped the switch in her brain, for lack of a better phrase. Like, guys, the first thing that I think of after I read that opening paragraph is that these are the well-educated, coastal, elite, progressive members of society that we are supposed to look to for guidance. That is what they want. They are the holier-than-thou ones that believe that they know best for the rest of the country. They know best, and we are just the middle America, backwards, bigoted ones. Yeah, right. We should, for sure, take advice from agitated, murderous, unstable women. I mean, these women are obsessed with being able to murder their babies, so it was only a matter of time until it became something like this. Which, speaking of abortion, if we have learned anything from this election, it is how instant it is for us to fight. We also learned how desperately the left wants to fight to take babies' lives, which is why every day Preborn Ministries fights for life. Preborn's network of clinics are positioned in the highest abortion areas in the country, fighting for mothers deciding between the life and death of their child. Preborn welcomes these women with love and resources and offers them free ultrasounds to introduce them to their precious baby and hear their beautiful heartbeat for the first time. This amazing encounter is unique in that it gives her baby a fighting chance, and the majority of the time, after hearing her baby's heartbeat, that mother will choose life. So if you would like to join Preborn in the fight for life, I urge you to donate. One ultrasound is just $28 and $140 will sponsor 5 ultrasounds. And to donate, you can dial pound 250 on your cell and just say the keyword baby, or you can visit preborn.com/fresh. All gifts are tax deductible, and Preborn has a 4-star charity rating. Preborn is literally the largest and most effective pro-life organization in the country, so you can know that your hard-earned money is going to people who support your values and are actually fighting for babies. And of course, going to fight against insane women like this. But you know what? I cannot believe that I ever thought that we were in the right when women like this exist. Anyway, Daily Mail continued, and they wrote, after emerging from the house with blood dripping down her face, she confessed to the police that she freaked out, claiming that there was something important about Election Day. Burke reportedly told detectives that, quote, she knew she could not convince her father to keep the lights off, so she went upstairs and retrieved the murder weapon. She then stripped her father, strangled him, before attacking him with the ice axe. Burke then bit him and hit him several times in the head and side with the blunt and sharp ends of the ice axe, cops say. His body was found in the basement. I mean, this is horrifying. It is tragic. And also, her father was apparently disabled and housebound, and it also didn't seem like there were any political disagreements between them. At least that has not come out yet. So essentially, based on what we know now, this woman had a mental health crisis in the wake of the election, and she took it out on the person that was closest to her. And I'm not worried about saying this in the slightest, but this is 100% the media's fault. The media who has spent the last 9 years lying to people like her, telling her that Trump is Hitler, telling her that there is no future if he's elected, that she'll never be able to vote again, that they're taking away women's rights, that all Trump supporters are Nazis. And she, like millions of other Americans, believed them. So no wonder she lost her mind on election night. The blood is on their hands, in my opinion. Somebody commented and said, we need to have a frank discussion about the prevalence of mental illness on the left and a parallel discussion about the mainstream media's role in exacerbating this problem. Another person said, legacy media is responsible for this. There is no way to deny that. Yet they will never be held accountable. Sad stuff. And horrifyingly, this wasn't the only murder sparked by the election. A father in Minnesota literally killed his entire family last week because he was so angry that Trump won. These people are not well. That's why I can't joke about it this year, because they are truly sick. Now, interestingly, this media responsibility also falls on the shoulders of her spouse, who is a journalist at the LGBTQ website Them and was formerly at the Daily Beast. And here they are together. That's Corey and her trans spouse, Samantha. Now, I don't know if being a woman who is dating a man who thinks he's a woman is what makes you a power lesbian. It seems like you're just being straight with a lot of extra steps, but maybe that was the situation. But regardless, this was obviously a household fueled by progressive far-left ideologies. And obviously, we can see how that turned out. I mean, people often question why conservatives seem happier and healthier, why we seem to have joy and fulfillment in the world regardless of what's going on in politics. Well, it's probably because we don't spend every single day thinking that we are victims, believing that the whole world is out to get us, promoting mental illness as something that is trendy, good, or empowering. Because, shockingly, doing that can ruin your life and destroy your mind, which is exactly what we saw today. Well, guys, I hope you liked that video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. And if you want even more content, you can follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat and on TikTok. See you guys next time. Bye.
We're eating jellied foods from around the world. Let's talk about that. Mythical morning. We've gotten into some jam. We've gotten into some jelly, especially when accompanied by peanut butter. But we don't often venture into jellied foods. Yeah, you can put just about anything into gelatin. I don't know if that makes me more excited or scared for what's to come. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's time for Where in the World Do These International Jelly Dishes Come From?
Okay, Dumb and Dumber, today you eat food. Guess where food's from? Throw dart at math. Chase, there.
Hey, Chase.
Hey.
What's up, dude? You jelly man?
Yeah, your international jelly dinner.
Okay. Nothing happened. Don't swing that.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't think you're ready for this.
Of constant motion.
you fell right into that one. I like it, Chase.
Link won last time, so you'll throw first.